Hey everyone, here is your moment of yes for Thursday, September 19th. Is that right? I think so. All right, your moment of yes for today is what am I here for? So Hollister and I just got back. We went for a walk this morning, and then I kept going to St. Louis's training session. She continued walking with Mako to go home, and it's funny. We came back together a few hours later. I was like, "Hey, I was at training, and I'm there and I'm talking to guys, I'm talking to coaches, doing my job right as a performance coach, and while we were training." One of our kind of talented freshmen, I hear everybody say, "Oh no!" And I look over, and he's holding his arm like it's an extra, just like like a just dead weight, and I'm like, "Oh!" And it's like literally like hanging off of his chest, and someone's like, "Oh, he's had issues with his shoulder popping out really easily." And I'm like, "Oh, that's too bad." And everyone's like, "Wow, how long, what kind of recovery is that?" And like, and I was like, "Oh shoot, like, why am I here?" And so I start walking in that direction about 50 yards away. And I'm like, I know how to pray. Right? I know how to pray. I know how to prayerfully support a situation. So I just start, praying for this young man, and knowing that, his connection and my connection to the divine is intact and it's perfect, and there is no separation. And I'm just, thinking and praying that as I walk to him. Then all of a sudden I hear him go, "Oh!" And he's rolling his shoulder because we have a trainer on site, and the trainer popped it back in, and he rolled his shoulder, and he's like, "All right, I'm good." And he kept playing. And I was like, wow, awesome. Like, was that my prayer? I don't know. Trainer probably had a lot to do with it, but like emotionally, spiritually, it's like, oh, why am I really here? Why am I really here? Like, I'm having hopefully supportive conversations with players and coaches all the time, but there's always an opportunity of like, oh, what can I do to mentally, support this situation right now? Well, Hollister is on the way home, and she comes across a woman who's frantic because she can't find her dog. And we live in the city, right? And she can't find her dog. So for the next 10 minutes, like Hollister says, the woman's in tears. They're going around, they're running into neighbors, whatever. 10 minutes later, they found the dog was trapped in the neighbor's backyard underneath something. And this woman was so grateful and so appreciative. And Hollister was like, "Oh, why are we here?" And so if we just, so easy to get caught up in, again, what we're doing and what we think we're doing and what we think we're supposed to do and why we think we're really here. But the opportunity is always, well, why am I here? But really, what can I do? What can I do to support this situation right now with whatever is needed, not what my role is? And so if we're always asking ourselves that question, why am I here and what can I do? We're always going to be of value. So let's do that today, rest of the day, right? If the opportunity is there, oh, why am I here? What can I do? That's your moment of yes for today. Have an awesome day, everybody.